Hi, I'm going to show you how to use our French manicure dipping tray. So today I'm going to do it on a nail swatch and I will show you how it works. This will give you a very good idea on how to do it yourself to get the perfect line. So I'm going to move the camera down so you can see. Here's the French manicure dipping tray. So I already put the whipped cream in there, the white, and then I have Send Nudes that I'm going to use. And you can actually use Send Nudes, you can use clear dip, or you can use another pink, light pink, or you can do any color that you like with your French dip tips too. I'm just gonna start with a basic French manicure. So I'm gonna take, since I'm doing a nail swatch, I skipped step number 1 because this is plastic, not a natural nail. And I'm going to take the base coat, step 2, and I'm gonna put it all over the nail. And then I'm gonna take the nail swatch and I'm gonna put it in, and I'm just gonna go all the way to the bottom. And then I'm gonna shake it off a little bit, tap, 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 you get your line there. Then I'm going to take my cuticle pusher, or you could take any kind of scoop or a teaspoon, and I'm just gonna pour over the Send Nudes, just like so. So you wanna make sure you get your whole nail, and then tap that off. And so then your nail looks like this, pretty easy. So I have that perfect line there, which is amazing, how easy it is to get that line. Now I'm gonna take my Kubaki brush and I'm just gonna brush off the excess powder because we do not wanna get that into our base coat. So now I'm gonna do another coat. So I'm gonna put my base coat on again, and I'm just gonna do a nice easy coat, just like normal. And I'm gonna go ahead and slide it into our tray until I hit the bottom to get that nice line for my French manicure. And you can make your line as thick as you want or as thin as you want. So there's my line there. And then I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna scoop it on to my nail. Super easy. And then I'm just gonna shake this off. And so there that is. Now all I need to do is take my Kubaki brush again and just brush off the excess powder. And I'll do one more dip. I usually do 3 dips. With French manicure, sometimes I just do 2, but I'm gonna go ahead and do one more dip. And so just to show you again how it works, so I'm just gonna put it down in there and then shake it off. And I'm gonna make sure that I get it all. So I'm gonna do it one more time. And then I have my line, and then I'm gonna take my, actually I'm using pixie dust, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm using pixie dust that has a really pretty shimmer to it. But you can use Send Nudes as well, or you can use clear. I do really like the pixie dust with it though. And it looks like it might be a little wet on this side, a little bit. And so there we go. Just gonna shake it off. And then I'm gonna take my Kubaki brush again and brush off the excess powder. You wanna make sure not get the pink on where the white is. And now I'm gonna take my activator, my step number 3, and I am just gonna put this on generously onto my manicure. Usually I'm gonna start with the white first because I don't wanna get any pink on the white. And then go ahead and do the rest of it. And then at this point, I have to wait 3 minutes for the dip and the base coat to work together. So here we have it. So I have to wait 3 minutes. And so if this is my natural nail, I would do the same thing with the base coat. And then I would just put my nail into it. Probably not that deep though, because you can see the line would be too big. So, and then you can also change this and make it thinner since this is my natural nail. So I would just kind of go down and then bend my finger down, and then I would get my line across. So it works very similar on a regular finger. And so here we have the 3 dips. So I'm just waiting for it to dry all the way. And so we'll just let this dry. I'll just kind of like shake it dry, fan it a little bit. You want to make sure your activator is nice and dry before you file and buff it. And so then it's nice and dry, so I will just buff it. Make sure that it's nice and smooth, and it should be. If it was your fingernail, you would just buff the top of it. I don't know that it's been quite 3 minutes, but since I'm doing a video, I'll make it go a little bit faster. And then, so we'll just wait for it to be completely dry. And then if this was my real nail, I would do 1 more coat of activator, and then I will, and then after that, do the top coat. I'm gonna skip the second activator just so I can show you what it will look like. And this is, you know, and since this is my, a plastic nail swatch, it doesn't matter, it'll still turn out great without doing 2 activators. And your nails will turn out without 2 activators, but it is recommended to do 2. So we're almost to 3 minutes. You'd want to make sure that your activator is dry before you put your top coat on, because it can contaminate your top coat and you don't want to do that. So then you just take your top coat and you put a coat over it. And then cap the top front of it. And there you have your French manicure. So it's pretty easy, you guys. Anyone can do it. The first time, you know, you'll learn how to do it really well, and then the second time will turn out even better. So that's it. Thank you.